Hi there, this is Demonius X here, and thank you for joining in. This is basically Paperboy in a segment I like to call How Far Can I Get? Now a little backstory about Paperboy. This was an arcade game in 1984 made by Atari, and it was ported to the NES by Mindscape. During this time period, a lot of ports of this game were made for various systems, but the most notable one is the one for the NES, and also the one for the Sega Master System. The Sega Master System actually looks true to the arcade. This game was, while it says it was ported by Tengen and Mindscape, the truth is this was actually ported by a little-known Japanese company as Microprocessors. When they made very mediocre NES ports, and this is no exception. But we're playing Paperboy because it's a favorite of mine, and it's a favorite of those who enjoy old arcade games of the time. Now, while this isn't exactly the most faithful port, not by a long shot, this is actually more or less just a port of the original game for people to enjoy, and as you can see, it's lackluster, but it's still fun to play, and for that, I'm going to go ahead and play it. I also want to go ahead and note that I do have another clusterfuck member with me. His name is, everyone knows, is Viking Dave. And I don't know if he's here with me right now. Does he have anything to say? Apparently he's not here right now. Okay, well, he is in this stream unless he fell asleep. He's in here in name only, but if he comes on and wants to say something, he's more than welcome to. Anyways, I'm going to play, this is how this is going to go. I'm going to play 3 games. 3 games of this, and to see how far I can get. If I can beat the game, great. If I can't, I tried. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. This is a late night stream, probably no one's going to watch it, but hey, if somebody does, we'll have a good time. Enjoying this wonderful, yet odd arcade game of its kind. So here we go. Basically, you just gotta throw papers either at the door or at the mailbox to get points. If you throw it at the windows or break something, then they will unsubscribe to you. Now you may look at the game and be like, this looks easy. This looks, I could do this. No problems. Oh, trust me. It may look easy, but trust me, looks are deceiving. Especially in later stages. Oh my god, in later stages you'll be ripping your hair out from your ball sack to your head. I'm not kidding. I mean that. See, and that motherfucker right there is the one that will constantly cause you to crash. And the thing is you can't tell when he's coming. He'll come and then you'll have little time to react. It's always that motherfucking piece of shit, asshole-based skateboarder. And see, like, I threw the paper at that window and caused it to get fucked, meaning I lost a subscription. That's okay, you can gain subscriptions back throughout the game. Okay. So as you can see, I'm not doing too bad. I could be doing a hell of a lot worse. Alright, I'm just taking my time here. Basically hit the garbage, hit windows for points. You can't earn extra lives in this version, which makes for shitty strategy. Okay, so here we go. We're going on to later. This is basically just a place to make points. And that's it. There's really no other, and there's no other, reason for it. It's just to make points. Bloody rubbish. Okay, so that's the first stage, and you go ahead and I lost that many people. Basically, you want to have at least one person to be subscribed to you. If you fail to do that, your game is over. I used to have a friend that would constantly just have one person go throughout the whole game. And he would do that because it was easy to dodge everything else. It was a good strategy, but I wouldn't recommend it. Because what if you mess up? You know, you mess up that one house, just that one house, it's over. I go slow so I can position myself to... See, there's that fucking skateboarder. Okay. I promised myself I wouldn't lose my temper while playing this game, but I can't promise. Especially if I run into those fucking skateboarders. And if you hear a cat in the background, I apologize. My wife is checking on me. Hang on 1 second, I'm going to take care of this.
That'll you deal with me. I'm tired. So I'm stuff here. Well, hey guys, thank you for tuning in to Demonia's stream of Paperboy on NES. And right now he is tending to his cats right here. So, back.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you filling in for me, Viking Dave. I just had to take care of some animals who were not happy being in here with just me and with the door closed, so we can continue on. We're on Tuesday, and hopefully we can make it to Sunday. That's the key goal. But that skateboarder is the one that will end you, because he comes out of nowhere, and most of the time he appears in a place where you can't get away. And damn it, keep missing the mailboxes. That's something you don't want to do. Unless you want to lose subscribers, then by all means, have fun. Okay. You can knock
Is that guy in the street trying to put his pants on? Is that what I just seen there?
No, he's using a jackhammer. What? Oh wait, the guy that was upside down?
Yes.
He was breakdancing. That's a breakdancer.
Oh, that's what... Okay, because I thought he was trying to put his pants on.
I used to do that when I was younger, putting them on in that way, it's ridiculous. It works, though, if you're in a hurry. And they just won't come on, like, especially new pants that you haven't broken yet. I know, that's probably the most ridiculous. Look at the guy in the far right. He looks like he has no head.
Dude, I don't even know where you're at. It looks like you just fucking went into fucking Tron World. Oh, okay. Apparently you were at a fucking BMX course, that's what that was.
Yeah, and there's no point to it other than points. And get this.
That guy doesn't have a head, it just, his color palette is the same as the fucking bleachers.
It looks like he doesn't have a head, though.
It does.
It looks like he's like, fatality. Mortal Kombat style. But see, yeah, as long as you get one house, you're good. And I used to have a friend that used that strategy. He just made one house available. I fucking hate those skateboarders, man. Okay, what I'm doing is suicide, so don't try this unless you really are sure it's what you want to do. Anything in this game is pretty much you can knock over. Like the bushes, windows, gravestones, like that. Now, you may be asking yourself, you know, and you may be thinking this too, Dave, is why do I keep weaving in and out of the property? Fuck! And that's why. Because that gets more ridiculous as the game goes on. I hate the skateboarders. They're my nemesis. They're like my kryptonite, you know? And there comes somebody up. I keep it. Okay, there's a classmate. His name was Bill, and he told me, and I quote, "That woman does not chase you with a knife. It's a spoon. It is not a fucking spoon. Look at it next time. Take a good look at that sprite."
That's a knife.
Yes, thank you. Okay, we may have our lucks and make it on Thursday. That's fantastic. And this is absolutely pointless. In the arcade, or the other home conversions that exists, when you did this, you had a chance to get extra lives by getting extra points. This game does not award extra points at all. Or extra lives, excuse me. I do apologize for getting that mixed up. And, yeah, there we go. We have the worst color palettes for characters I think I've ever seen in an arcade conversion. My Chronics, you never fail to impress or amaze. See, I got a resubscriber because I had a perfect delivery of the people that I had on my last round. So now we're at Thursday. And like I said, it's a do or die at this point. This is where the game just starts getting stupid. As in difficulty stupid. Or what I like to call stupid hard. Or it's stupidly hard. Get away from me. Gosh, those things make me nervous. I almost got hit by a car. Oy. Now, all these years later, this game is still freaking nerve-inducing, anxiety-inducing, because, oh. And if you look at the back rim, of the bike, it looks like a bent bike rim. That's how much care they put into the graphics of this game. Good old Micronics. Well, you know, I don't want to speak. I'm gonna knock on wood here. I'm doing pretty good. But can I keep up at this pace for the remainder of the game is the question. It doesn't matter how good I'm doing right now. It matters if I do good from here until Sunday. Oh shit, oh shit. I don't know if I want to be able to... Oh yeah, cleared that. Yeah, you see that? That's man status. Okay. Now we go to the training course and then we're down to Friday. If I can survive the weekend, then the game is over and I win. But you know, it may not happen. And I'll have to cry and go to bed without my pudding, and that would make me sad. We don't want Demonic Sex being sad, do we?
No.
Yes,
he wants to be happy.
Yes, so in order for that to happen, I must beat this game. It's no longer I may do or might do, it's I must do. Because if I don't, then I get no pudding. And then I go to bed with no pudding, and that makes Demonious X a sad panda.
All games with no pudding makes Demonious a sad panda.
Thank you, see? You understand. See, Viking Dave is very smart. He understands these things.
I am very understanding.
Wow, look at that glitchy-ass sound. And yes, you are. You're very understanding. Oh shit, this is gonna suck, because this is where that one of those retarded ass... Where is he? Where is that douchebag? I know you want to pop up somewhere. And see, he didn't. He's an asshole. There he comes. You bummer! Last life. Let's do or die now. Concentration. I still have 2 more tries though after this, so if I don't do it now, I can try it again. Okay, we still have 1 more block. I hate you skateboarders. I wish you would die in the freaking fire. This sucks, this sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna get back on the sidewalk. Okay. No, I'm not going into labor. I'm breathing because I'm keeping myself calm so I may concentrate. Fuck! Well, that goes one round done. I got pretty close, though. I got still 2 more tries to go ahead and do this. You know, we're going to do the classic high score... Oh, never mind. I was going to put the name Ass in because that's important.